Hey, Washington Commanders fans! I've got news that's got any fan dreaming of a dominant defense in 2025 pumped up. Finally, Von Miller and Ryan Kerrigan are together on our team, now side by side in a partnership that could reignite all our defensive hopes. Get ready, because this connection between two sack monsters could be the difference maker we've always been looking for. Stick with me till the end, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Comment with your expectations, and share the video to get the debate going among Commanders fans. For those of you who aren't up to speed on everything, this reunion has a lot of history. Miller and Kerrigan were drafted in close positions back in 2011 and had legendary careers in the league. Kerrigan ended his playing career after 11 years and returned to Washington, first as a coaching intern and then becoming a defensive line assistant and pass rush specialist mentor. The goal? To teach, motivate, and inspire the next defensive crop that dreams of making their mark on the franchise. Meanwhile, Von Miller continues to amaze on the field, and his arrival in Washington represents a turning point for our defensive group. Even after a decade and a half in the NFL, he continues to make an impact. He had 14 sacks and 17 tackles for loss in the last 3 years, showing he can still wreak havoc on the opposing line. As a fan, seeing a name of this caliber joining the team is like getting a gift for the defensive system, especially knowing the influence he has on young talents. The reunion of the two has a special symbolism. Both crossed paths back in their combine days when they exchanged experiences and motivation in training. Miller revealed that it was Kerrigan who pushed him to exceed his limits, even pulling off more bench press reps during the preparations. Now, that same Kerrigan will be behind the scenes adjusting details and passing on all the tactical, mental, and technical knowledge he's accumulated. Through a career with 95.5 sacks and the absolute respect of his teammates, the anticipation surrounding the preparation of this group is constantly growing. J.J. Watt, another defensive line giant, has already defined the Miller and Kerrigan duo as one of the greatest examples the NFL has ever seen, both for their production history and for the way they dedicated themselves to the development of younger athletes. Kerrigan, in particular, became a reference by leading the Sack Summit, an event where big names exchange experiences and exclusive techniques with players from the entire league. Talking to the athletes on the roster, it's easy to see how this influence is already spreading. Linebacker Frankie Louvu, for example, doesn't hide that he studied Miller during the beginning of his career and feels proud to share the locker room with an idol. He believes that the arrival of experienced edge rushers like Miller will bring more energy, wins, and confidence to the group. I imagine, whoa exciting this is for the rookies and less experienced players too, who now have someone to learn from and look up to every day. Miller has already started strong in the first training sessions, and maintaining this pace, everything indicates that he will be a reference name in the most important decisions of the season. Having a veteran of this caliber to indoctrinate, support, and still make a difference on the field is, in fact, a privilege that's hard to find in the NFL today. And with Kerrigan adjusting the details of the line and participating in the development of the collective pass rush, the prospects are for a revitalized defense. Now, I want to hear from you, the fanatic fan. What are your expectations for this partnership? Do you believe that together, Miller and Kerrigan can take the Commanders' defense to the level needed for a solid playoff run? Leave your opinion in the comments, share with your fellow fans, and subscribe to follow each chapter of this new cycle. Let's follow together every sack, every decisive play, and every step in the evolution of this defense that's ready to surprise.